finished it was only an hour stream. That was gonna be a lot longer than that. But yeah.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the...
My controller has 2 bars, okay.
Building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
Smart. What's this guy doing? Okay. I really don't know why he just conceded, but okay. Yeah, I won't question it.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals say they have it. They do. Arizona recovers.
What a pussy-ass move.
First carry for James Conner. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Dude has like less than 10 seconds right now.
Now Murray says hang on here. He'll step back and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Murray now. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Murray now on first down. Flush to his right. And the reception made by Grain. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Screw you, dude. You're not going to do a hurry-up offense
against me. They're going to take a timeout here on defense.
Screw that.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. And Murray will run it here. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And it's complete. They're going to get the 1st. Touchdown. Demetrius Harris from 17 yards out. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside.
I'm going to let you have it because I'm going to get it easy, dude. You think you're so good, you're not.
Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
You just gave me perfect.
So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Bravo, kid.
Chandler Jones in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
God, my offensive line just sucks right now. Can you choose a damn play instead of taking 9 hours?
4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Murray now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Murray off play action. Flushed out right. And a flag comes in as that one falls
Probably gonna be roughing the passer. How's that defensive pass interference? How?
Well, some credit there to A.J. Green because he's so tough to cover. Sometimes he causes those penalties.
And he's one of the more difficult guys to cover in the NFL because of his ability to do just about anything on a route. Hard to do. Creates a lot of pass interference calls.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. And now the throw hauled in by Green. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. First down, Murray. Quick slant caught by Kirk. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Murray. And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, you gotta be joking me.
Charles, not only is that
Why?
an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
Now Wilson on first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It got his man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now the Cards going to call another timeout. Their second. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Flush to his right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Three tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Collins. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Alex Collins taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Wilson going to throw for it. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it in.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Jordan Brooks with it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket,
Tyler.
your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
He has to take this one out.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Murray trying again after the pick six, eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. Touchdown, Cardinals! A.J. Green, 70 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he's got this down to the 35.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson out to his left. Leaves it for Petty. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not even going to come close. A big loss in the wrong direction on 4th down. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert.
Oh yeah, good. I did that on purpose, shit. Dingleberry.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Murray's throw taken in by Green here. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Murray now to throw, rolling to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. To throw is Murray. Steps away. And he is in
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Touchdown,
good job, defensive players. Just stand there looking at him.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals have taken... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah, that's going to be pass interference.
And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Final play of the half. Steps away to his left. And it's caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the
He got scared. He got scared as hell.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. More now to return. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Finding Ertz again. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Screw this.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flushed out right. Murray has the first down and more. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Throwing again on second down. Murray got his man complete over the middle. That's Green. Touchdown, Cardinals.
I'm not gonna play against this kind of kid. Screw him. Good, you gotta win. You're a little faggot anyways, the way you play. I've never met someone that plays like this. God, literally calls for a damn, like, he does an onside kick every single time he kicks. Like, what a goddamn weirdo. Like, my receiving core and my tight ends and running backs are pretty damn good. Just, it's my offensive line. Especially the, like the left side.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here in KC as their beloved Chiefs took the field, and they are set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks.
2 minutes, 30 seconds. Clock running down. 3, 2, 1. Go. Touchdown. Cardinals.
2 minutes, 30 seconds. 1 minute, 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go. Touchdown, Cardinals. With the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Mahomes now on first down. On the move to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
All right, we already know what he's going to be playing. This kid loves, finesse red. Yeah, you love to go to that.
79 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man. Complete.
Another day.
Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf. 77 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Escaping the pressure right. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Now Mahomes. Quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Nicole Hardman from 13 yards out. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Butker on for the PAT.
Just in case.
And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30.
Literally went straight to the damn middle.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. They go play action with Wilson. Going complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. They'll try and throw for it. And he won't be able to get the throw off. He's sacked. And you have to wonder why they went for it there. It remains a tie game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage. Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that. but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Man open is Robinson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Flush to his right. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Being chased out left. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was. That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And this is caught. Touchdown.
I should have known they were going to do that.
It's going to be a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. He's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a 2nd interception of the ball game.
And partner, part of what's gotten him the 4 touchdowns is a certain fearlessness. But that fearlessness...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Darrell Taylor just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
From the 30 on second down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. The offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got a call.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What
maybe
was
they saw something on film, but now a hit and a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Petty Hart. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
That feels good. Who's in the bathroom there? Dad? No. Mother. Oh, that was an easy win. That was legit. Actually, such a back and forth game there. 4-7. I mean, FNS Red, dude. That was definitely a back and forth game. Until I basically took it over. Oh yeah, him. I remember I let him win. Cause I know how to play against the Chiefs. Just yeah.
Ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 75 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, we spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Set to return it, here's Moore. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 at their own 13. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
But give them credit for a good read right there, because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Murray a give. This is Conner. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Murray.
Sub now.
Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right side. Throw led him a little
Just
too
if
far.
I already
Brings up
have
3rd
sub to your
down.
channel, my guy.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Murray. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. He'll return it from the 6. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought of...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, this defense was victimized earlier in this opening quarter. This time, a measure of revenge.
Well, they always tell defenses you have to have a short memory. But I also think it helps if you remember what happens to you before, and now you're able to flip it around. They didn't want to show weakness and let this offense think they could do whatever they want. And they turned things around in that case and picked one off themselves.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. 2nd and 6. Murray now. This one complete to Christian Kirk. Touchdown!
Bravo, dude. Bravo.
Christian Kirk.
He does pick me off on my next one when I'm just going to
The
quit.
Cardinals are
Go
just an
go
extra
for
point away
okay.
from tying this game.
I'm going to do that after this game anyways.
Prater for the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. Buying time to his left. His throw
I need to start like lofting or
You have to
something.
like what they've done defensively
They
here
really
at the
suck
outset of
at-
this drive. They
like,
forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up
Oh,
a
this
3rd
could
and
be
10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and he's able to get it back.
I'm not playing with that.